Zymon B.
Let's just get this over with, okay? We are not feeling it today. Hey guys, what is up, Zambia? Welcome back to my channel. Dun-dun-dun-dun, dun-dun-dun-dun. Dun-dun-dun-dun-dun-dun. Welcome to Runway Review, where we review the looks from Drag Race Philippines Season 2. For today's video, we'll be reviewing the looks from the design challenge on the runway. And I'm really excited for a design challenge because it is one of my favorite challenges in Drag Race, and actually one of those challenges that I really look forward to in every season, every franchise, every reiteration of the show. I think it shows a lot of their creativity, it shows a lot of their ingenuity. Just a disclaimer, you guys, before we start, I am not in drag. Please do not take anything that I say seriously. This is just for entertainment, and my criticism is towards their garments and not the queen themselves. So, without further ado, let's get started. Category is Who Wore It Better? The queens were paired up with each other, Group 1 and Group 2, and then they were chosen to have an occasion to base their design around, and also their materials are from that box named with the same occasion, and they have to make it work. They have to make this whole thing for 4 hours, so please get that in mind. They did this freaking challenge for 4 hours, and then they have to go to the runway and do it. So I think my critiques will be based on that fact. I'm gonna try to be as nice as possible to these queens because I know 4 hours to make an outfit is insane. Like, I have to take at least a week to finish something that is very simple. You know what I mean? It's a hard challenge to do, and I'm also gonna choose who wore it better from the two of them. Let's get started! Starting off with captivating Katkat and Deedee Marie Holliday with the Holiday Valentine's Day. Now, the Valentine's Day girls actually gave it down the runway. These are very complete and very realized designed looks. The other one is cuter, I think, in my opinion, and it is Deedee Marie Holiday because she has this like complete aesthetic or like a complete story all throughout her outfit. She kind of looks like she's Valentine's girl. One girl. Captivating Katkat is trying to portray that she is a bouquet of flowers, but I don't really see much of flowers more than on the top of her bustier. So the other elements doesn't really scream bouquet of flowers. One thing that I would change though for Deedee is actually shorten up the lace fabric that she added on the top, just because it covers her waist a little bit, kind of hides the proportion that she's trying to make with this like heart cutouts that are glued on her waist down to her hip. And the boots doesn't really match anything, it's just gold. A red pump would have been fine with this, or maybe like a white pump to go with the white lace that she added on the front. I do like the back piece that she added, shaped like a heart and connected at the front. It adds a lot of like drama and also like a backdrop to her face, and you know, the focal point of the outfit is on the face, and it's really nice. And I really love how she constructed everything. She added a lot of like the materials given, and it's successful. It's very clean, and also I like the short train that she added. I do wish that it is longer because it's not really hitting the floor. Captivating Katkat is also not that bad. I also like the back dress, but it is flopping down a little bit, so I wish that it is propped up more. Or alternatively, she can actually use that back piece as a headpiece, you know? So she has like a heart headpiece that goes well with like the bouquet idea. And then I would have made like big roses to go on the top of her body, just, you know, to convey that she really is a bouquet of flowers. And then these like draping of chiffon on her waist could stay. I think the teddy bears really loses her shape too, so I would have added it in a way that still creates a waist. So maybe put the teddy bears in a more V-line shape, so it creates like a peplum effect, like, you know, billows out on the ends. I love the red shoes, of course. I also love the nail gloves that she has with like the rhinestones. I think that's very fun. The hair is also like a so-so, so yeah. Up next is Veruschka Levels in Arizona Brandy with the occasion party, birthday party. Alright, happy birthday, bitches! Birthday ni Veruschka ngayon. I'm gonna be real with y'all, I don't really like any of these looks. Well, you know, Veruschka's look is, there's a lot of things. I am the queen of being a lot. Like, I do maximalist fashion to the nth degree, but I don't really see like a proper throw line in this outfit. Like, there's a lot of things that are cool. I like the cape alone. I don't like the corset dress that she did. I do like the skirt part with the gingham napkins. I like the back piece as well. I think the back piece is fun. But all of those things are different things stuck together. Oh my god! For me, none of them won this challenge. But, you know, comparatively, I think Veruschka accomplished more than Arizona. So, I don't know, bitch. It's a bad look. It's not good. It's not cute, but it is dramatic. I think the cape thing could have stayed. That can be like the full focus of this outfit. I would have done the dress into this full gingham fantasy only. Maybe take those napkins and actually place it in a way that it creates like the corset silhouette. I can use color blocking with that because it's the same colors as the decorations in the cape. I would have lost the back piece altogether just because I think it's a lot, and would have replaced them with balloons instead. There's just balloons, gingham, stripe plates, and more balloons. Do you guys get what I mean? Like, there's a lot of like editing that should have been done here to make it a little bit more cohesive, a little bit more clean, a little bit more fashiony, because right now she just looks like a fucking piñata. I know I look like a piñata every time, but that's beside the point. That's besides the point, bitch. Okay, next is Arizona Brandy wearing this really weird bodysuit with cone titties, some balloons in the back, some wire that creates this like back piece as well. And then she threw on some tinsel fringe everywhere without rhyme nor reason. She also added some sequins, some of those swirly like paper bits that you add as decoration for parties. Is a lot. It is not good. She also have these gloves and also like the silver boots. Here's how I'm gonna do Arizona Brandy's outfit. I'm gonna start off with the cone titties. I think cone titties are very overused in design challenges. What I would have done is actually cut up those party hats and then add them to the boob as like half cones. So it creates this like triangular shape upwards, and it creates a cone on the breast like that. When you do that, you can add the tinsel fringe on the top of those cones, and then you create kind of like an ostrich feather moment trim with the bodice. I think that would create such a cute illusion, and also would create this like sweetheart neckline that, you know, already has like a cup, because right now the pointy titties just doesn't really do anything for the silhouettes. And then I would have cut up these like design elements on her body and actually create like these S shapes that forms a curve onto her body, so it creates a silhouette kind of like a Mugler cutout mesh thing. I think that would have been a fun touch, like a very fashiony touch as well. And then maybe I would add those tassels around the seam line of the bodysuit to create this like peplum silhouette. Again, adds more dramatic to that side and also a lot of movement. And then if the gloves would have stayed, I would have added tinsel on the ends of those gloves as well, and maybe some on the boots also at the top, just to tie in the look more. I do love the gag with like the balloons, but I would have added more balloons to create that back piece, just because when she popped the balloons, she lost any amount of design at the top. Next is two of my favorite outfits on the runway. It's Fiesta Time with Tiny Deluxe and Hana Beshie from CD. Ew. Yes! This is so fucking good! Why? Let's start off with Hana Beshie, because I think Hana Beshie deserves to fucking win this challenge, because look at the garment that she made for 4 hours in the fucking workroom. Like, holy shit, bitch! What the fuck? What kind of sorcery is this? This is so complete. It's so good. Like, I'm gagged. Like, I can't even like, it's so good. I don't know how she did it. How did she whip this outfit in It's so good. This is so simple, yet it's very effective because she knows what she's doing. She created a full silhouette that she knows. She created a full dress that she knows. She finished the dress the way she knows and also accessorized it in the way that she knows. Like, this is how you do a freaking design challenge. Like, it's not overcomplicated. Let's see. She has this like a turban thing with the same fabric as the dress. This like striped chevron rainbow fabric that really exudes fiesta. And then she has these gigantic flowers in yellow and also in red. And she also added some cutouts of, oh, there's like abanico fans in there as well, in the stuff that she stuck on her waist. And then she added like a red napkin as well as, you know, like an added floor at the end of like the floral arrangement on her waist. There's also like a red big flower up top to create that asymmetrical silhouette. And then there's like a lantern fan color yellow also on the side. She has this like big flower on her hand, big flower on her head, the asymmetrical cut of the dress with the pleated ruffles on the ends. Do you know how hard it is to freaking pleat stuff in a short amount of time? I bet not, but I'm telling you, it is so fucking hard. And she did it flawlessly. I am still in awe how she completed this in a freaking 4-hour period. This is like Hana Beshie's flying moment. Flying moment is like one of her best moments. She also added like gloves that she already had, and I think that's a beautiful touch because it's also yellow. I love the oversized pearl necklace. It's also very fun, very festive. I think those are made of styroballs as well. So props to her for doing that. Oh my god. And Tiny Deluxe still looks beautiful even in this outfit. I love anything that looks like a baby doll dress, kind of like a selkie dress moment. This is an abaka version of a selkie dress, and I think that's amazing. That's like very inventive, but it's also very easy to do. I would say that I would have completed the skirt entirely from the back as well. Yeah, I would have just completed the skirt entirely, maybe added it into an elastic so she can like put it on and put it down. I do love like cone straw hat tips that she added on her corset. I think this is a well-placed and intentional cup added to the corset to create that silhouette. I like that she added like the abaka also at the top because it added like the shimmer from the skirt up top, but there was a lack of color here. Actually, I don't really mind that does lack of color because it just looks more traditional this way, but I do see how it was bottom because they were looking for that fiesta element, which is colorful. A lot of fiestas here in the Philippines tend to be colorful, so I do get it, but I won't really put her at the bottom for this, honestly, because she looks great. She looks amazing. So if I were to put colors in this outfit, I would have done the following. Let's start off with the mid part of the outfit. I would have added like a belt that is made of like maybe banig. Like a colorful banig belt would have been fun to add color on the mid part of her body. Maybe also I would have added like a flower on the tip of my shoes to tie in more of that color as well. And then she made this like back piece with abanico fans that she cut up. I think that would have been fun to add it with this. Maybe like a back piece, and also maybe incorporated it in the wig, like sticking out on the top of the wig. I think that would have been a fun touch. Maybe at the back, because she has like this big bow, maybe added more of that element of the abanico sticking out of the sides of the center of the bow. But other than that, I still enjoy the silhouette. I still enjoy this design. Next, oh my god, here we go. Next is Matilduh and OV CUNT in this Halloween box. I'm gonna be honest with y'all, I think OV did it better. Sorry. I just think that Filipino culture is not really leaning towards Halloween. Maybe recently, but most of the years of the Philippines, we don't really celebrate Halloween. But we do have Undas. And Undas is basically All Saints Day and All Souls Day lumped into one like holiday thing, because that's the time when people go to the cemetery and visit the graves of their loved ones. It's also like the horror aspect of Undas. I see more of that Undas dust element in OV's outfit. Matilduh's look is also fine, I guess. It's just a little bit cheesier compared to OV's look. Miss Tessa Prieto Valdez, please look into my eyes and hear what I have to say. That joke was trash. That joke is biodegradable, bitch. That joke looks like half of your headdresses that you DIY'd. I'm sorry. It was very uncalled for, very insensitive. She knows that that comment hurted people back then, and it would still hurt people today because no one is deserving of having a title of trash with something that they made for 4 freaking hours. I don't really think she has the taste to back up that attitude. You're not coming back next year, and your career might be over after this. I don't know. What do you actually do? What is your career? What does Tess actually do? Irrelevant! Anyway, going back to the outfits, I do think that OV's concept is stronger than Matilda's. Personally, just because it is very referential again from John Galliano, but not even knowing that reference, you would see this is like a mistress crying over her husband that died. And she's an evil stepmom, she's an evil witch, but it's also very fashion. You can see the full image of what OV is trying to portray, even if it's not executed as well as we've hoped. I think just comparing it to the other girls, it just looks unfinished in a way because it truly is just draping some fabrics all throughout her body, adding some Halloween elements either in there. It's not really constructing a full garment, if you know what I mean. I do wish that it was made better. Maybe laid the fabrics that she added on everywhere into a more sophisticated manner where it looks like more finished and looks like a complete garment. I do wish that she edited a little bit more of that thing that she has on her head. I don't think that she need those cobwebs in there. I would have been fine with big tarantula stuck in a fascinator type of thing. I also don't agree with Jiggly, like the fork is not the problem here, if that's what she's trying to get on. Moving on to Matilduh looking like, again, a Hot Topic girlfriend. This is not a bad outfit at all. I just don't think it's like as exciting as what OV with her outfit. There's nothing really wrong with it per se because, you know, it's Halloween, it's shredded, it's kind of gothic, it's kind of emo. I do love the beehive hair with the spiders and the cobwebs. I do love the makeup with the cobwebs going down her face as well. I don't know why there's a no on the back of her because it doesn't really tell anything about Halloween, in my opinion. I like the weaving that she did on the bustier of her corset of, you know, orange and black. I do wish that the placement of the orange and black are a bit more spaced out just so we can differentiate, you know, the colors together because from far away it just looks like mylar that is wrinkly in a striped manner. I would have made it a little bit more checkerboard looking, a little bit more of a design element onto the outfit. I would have lost the white fabric with blood on it on her waist or replaced it with black tulle to add that black element into the outfit. I think that's really just throwing off the color scheme. There's too much color going on. There's also like purple touches everywhere. I would have loved the skirt to be black and also the back piece to be black. Last but definitely not the least, the Christmas duo. This is one of my favorite duos as well. I think they should have won also. They're really good. They're the Christmas duos and also one of an inspiration of this outfit. This is supposed to be Christmas. It's Miss Jade and Brandy for Christmas. Now they came up with the theme of Christmas Evil, kind of jingle 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 all the way. You got me spinning, ringing, ringing, ringing. Nagsayang pa ng oras kumanta. Okay, let's break down their outfits. Let's start off with Miss Jade because this structural top is amazing. This is made out of like big stars, cutout stars I think. They're made of cardboard and she made it into like this structural like geometric pattern top that is connected with garland and then decorated with a lot of balls, creating this like circle in the center of her body, showing off her abs as well. well, and the belly button ring. And then she added like this gold skirt with tinsel lining on the ends. And then there's balls at the back to tie in more of the balls from the front. And then she has this like horned red hair. This is amazing. She looks good as fuck. This is complete. And then again, the platform shoes. I love platform shoes just in general. So this is such a good look. I wouldn't change a thing. The makeup is also on point. She just looks amazing. This is also very simple but also very effective. This is like how you do design challenges. Do something simple, do something effective. The eye on the details that she added is very impressive to say the least. Next is Bernie, looking very festive in this green gown that she made. Oh my god, this is a very impressive green gown with like Christmas printed like curtain fabric. She made this like asymmetrical one strap dress with garland thing on the top, decorated with some silver balls and stuff like that. She also added like fairy lights onto that part of the straps, so it lights up. It adds a little bit more a festive vibe to the look. I do like the skirt. It's very billowy, it's very dramatic, it flows very cool on the wind. And she added this like garland trim also on the ends, kind of like what Miss Jade did. And then she also wore a similar hair to hers. So this is an amazing unplanned twinning look. I also like that she added these like bell earrings on. She also added like a corsage made of garlands and stuff like that. She also has a present on her hand. And then the whole storyline that they did on the runway is also very fun and it's very engaging. I wouldn't change a thing. Both of these outfits, they look amazing. One is showing off more than the other. It's like balancing act, but the other one is more dramatic than the other one. It's like it's just a perfect duo, and I think if this was a duo challenge, they would have won easily. We've reached the end of the episode. Thank you guys so much for watching this video. Like, comment, subscribe. Tell me down below who is your favorite outfit, and please be excited and watch these queens do their thing in Drag Race Philippines Season 2, available on HBO Go and Wow Presents Plus. Thank you guys so much for watching. Goodbye. Have a great day ahead. Sa Paskong daya ko rin. Bitch. Okay, wait.